That's my goal, to be retired in the NFL as the owner that won the most Super Bowls. We've got 3. How many more do I have to go as a single owner? Bob's got how many? 6? So I've got
work to do.
Got work to do. I got work to do, but at least I'm up to the second rung in the ladder. We have got some building blocks over on defense that are serious to having a great defense. They have a talent. To be leader, you got to be talented. Dak Prescott's maybe the best I've ever been around at being the combination of that. From where we were sitting here this time last year, we have made quantum leaps in my mind in the football character of our team.
Leave it to Jerry to make those Cowboys relevant right before the playoffs start. Got to give us a reason to talk about them. S.A., what do you call Jerry Jones? Your Libra brother? Is that what you call him? Go ahead. React to what he just said.
Everybody knows I've got a good relationship with the man. I'm sad for him. Because what he just said is that he's going to die feeling unfulfilled. He's 83 years of age. And he's talking about how he wants to have more Super Bowls than anybody else. You got 3. Well, in order to catch Kraft, you got to win 3 more. You ain't winning 1 more. You ain't going to do it. So you're not going to be fulfilled. Now, if your goal was a few more $1 billion, yeah, he'll get down. He'll get $1 billion. He'll get $1 billion. Okay, he's worth $16 billion personally. The Cowboys are worth $13 billion personally. He'd get $20 billion. That was his goal. I think he pulled it off. Okay? But 3 Super Bowls, can't buy that. Ain't gonna happen. And one could easily argue that, Jerry, it's been your fault. It's not that you traded Micah Parsons, it's when you did it and who you traded him to. It's the assets you got in return for him. It's the deadline trade that you made. It was about 2 weeks too late. You'd have been better off if you got Williams and Wilson and those cats, a couple of weeks earlier. And then I'm going to say this, and RC, you're not going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyway, even though I love you. It's Dak Prescott's fault, too. I'm not talking about his production as a football player. Got to speak. Always saying the right damn things.
I'm gonna get you on this.
That's why Jerry Jones loves him so much.
No.
Says the right things all the time. You understand? All the time. Instead of going in Jerry's office, look, man, you keep talking about what you want, boss. Come on, you got to do better. You got to do better, boss.
I'll get you on this.
Go ahead, bro. Take it away. Take it away, man.
Who is the one quarterback?
Because I know how he winding up on me right now. I see scratching back his head. I see that's what he does.
Who's the one quarterback in the league that he has consistently talked about this year that came on this show, your show, at the Super Bowl last year?
Joe Burrow.
So, and then you have this season criticized Joe Burrow for, if you said that, it's on you to go get it done. Because Joe Burrow came on the show and said, we got to sign T, we got to sign Jamar, we got to sign Hendrickson.
But I still don't understand your point. I'm very confused.
You praised Joe for it in the moment, and then the wins don't come and the team's bad in Cincinnati, and you say, well, Joe Burrow, you got what you wanted. It's on you now. But now you're saying Dak Prescott didn't do that enough, correct?
Okay, yeah.
You can't have it both ways in
How can I not have it both ways?
I'm going to say this. This is what I'll say. And I'm not talking about a player.
Got it.
Right? And what the execution on the field is. There's no man that was built to lead the Dallas Cowboys this year better than Dak Prescott was. From the things he's experienced in life and the way that he held that locker room together and the way that I felt like his work ethic, his dedication made others around him better. I don't know if we could always have said that about Dak Prescott. His maturation as a quarterback and as a leader in that locker room has taken him leaps and bounds. I do agree with you. There were points in Dak's career where I was like, stop just going along with what Jerry wants you to be. Stop just being there to be there. Say something. Speak up. Be a man. He's done that beyond what you could have asked of him this year. On top of that, playing at a level that going to get George Pickens paid, that allowed this team to be competitive even when you had a defense that couldn't stop a nosebleed. And even while losing CeeDee Lamb, he played at an MVP caliber level. So you can't blame none of this on Dak Prescott. The reason the Dallas Cowboys are where they are at this point in this year is Jerry Jones and no one else.
They're not that far off, though.
I understand.
So, like, there's only 6 teams in the NFC we could clearly say team and organizationally are better than them right now. Philly, Chicago, Green Bay, Seattle, Rams, San Francisco. Everybody else, they're kind of in the same pool. Maybe Detroit, if they could rebound quickly, but everyone else is kind of in the same pool. They're not that far off.
I'm say it. I'm only going to say it once. Now let me say this to all of y'all. There's a difference between having fun. We know Dak Prescott's a great player. Come on, y'all. I troll him because he's got one. You know what I'm saying? I know Dak Prescott is a great player. I know Dak Prescott is a great person. If I saw Dak Prescott, please, listen, if I don't like you, you know. You understand what I'm saying? I got no problems with Dak Prescott.
We know.
I don't give a damn, okay? You trust me, all right? Dak Prescott's not one of those. He's a good brother and a great player. What I'm saying is that every now and then, you got to sit up there and look at your boss and be like, yo, what you doing?
How do you know he hasn't?
I'm saying to you, I got that part. I'm just talking about, I'm making the assumption because Jerry Jones is so public and so publicly, consistently Jerry. I'm like, can you offset that a little bit? Can you do something that makes us see a different Jerry in a moment? Because damn it, you running your mouth too damn much, and you're not
Steven,
doing.
I have a question for you. How old are you?
I'm 58.
You're 58, right?
Yes, sir.
You are consistently Stephen A. Smith.
Yes.
Imagine being that for like 27 more years and thinking that a young person that you paying money is going to come tell you how to be something different.
I know that. But he got Jerry by the you-know-what, because he gets $60 million. Jerry ain't getting rid of him. Jerry riding everything on Dak Prescott. You know, he riding everything on Dak Prescott. You're Dak Prescott. You can talk to Jerry. Trust me, you can talk to Jerry.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't saying anybody else could.
That don't mean he going to change.
I ain't saying anybody else did. But Dak could.
Do you think the Bears will win on Sunday?
No, I do not. I think the Packers win. I think the Packers win handily. I'll ask you, because it's a study of yours. Give me one thing Chicago does well defensively outside
Turn the football over.
Outside of get the ball away.
That doesn't matter. You
Fourth
can't take it away from them. They take the football over.
Unintended.
I think teams give it to them at times. But they don't have anything else. There's nothing else that this defense is good at. It's eventually that catches up to you. Like, there's teams that we are watching going into the playoffs that Jacksonville takes the ball away too, but they play good defense, a good, solid defense. Chicago doesn't have that.
Jacksonville can rush, though. It's a difference.
And eventually it catches up to it. Eventually you play a team that there's, like, Matt LaFleur, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs. Don't give the ball to this team. Chicago, in games when they don't get multiple takeaways, not just one, multiple, is 2-6 this year. So if Green Bay doesn't give the ball over, one, I don't think Chicago can cover them. They don't have enough people now that Green Bay's healthy with Jaden Reed and Christian Watson, Zach Tom on their offensive line. So they're healthy. Two, and let's be honest, okay? This is not hating. Eventually, in the playoffs, when your offense is inconsistent, and I feel this way about the Broncos as well, people, so don't just make this about Caleb in Chicago. When it's inconsistent, that bites you. There's only so many times over the course of a season when you can play inconsistent offensive football and still hang on to the end of the game miracle. It's just unlikely that is going to be a storyline in the playoffs versus high-end teams that are coached well. I like Green Bay.
I think that's great analysis of who Chicago is. But it's also forgetting what we've seen from this team. Right. It's forgetting that these two teams have played twice.
And Green Bay's controlled it both times.
I think Green Bay's the better football team, but this isn't a blowout. And there is a way for complimentary football to happen for the Chicago Bears, who have shown you time and time again in the most important moment, even as an inconsistent offense, Caleb Williams shows up. Sure. Ben Johnson shows up. Let's even talk about this defense and Kevin Byard, who last week, this team bends but doesn't break. Kevin Byard gets an interception late and gives them an opportunity to go win and score. That's who this team is. They are imperfect. The Chicago Bears just figure it out. But that's also a skill. that also builds belief, that also builds confidence. And so me looking at this game, they do understand that fully equipped, they don't match up well on the outside against the Green Bay Packers. So can the run game be a part of it? Can you create timely turnovers? And can we see Caleb Williams play above and beyond the X's and O's? And we've seen all of those things this year from this team.
I got Chicago.
Wow.
They've won 2 of the last 3 against Green Bay, even though they're like 5-27 against them over the years and stuff like that. Here's what I think you're missing, Dan. You talked about the 33 takeaways. 23 of them were interceptions. That ain't just you giving it to them. That's them doing something right. You get 23 interceptions on the year, you're doing something right as a defense. Now, I understand their defense, when you're not forcing those turnovers, obviously teams move the ball against you. You're not that impressive. I get that part. I get that part. But damn it, 33 turnovers is 33 turnovers, especially when 23 of them are interceptions. I can't take that away. Here's what I want to throw at you about Green Bay's defense, because you didn't bring enough of that up. Micah Parsons goes down, suffers torn ACL. What have the Green Bay Packers been since then? Weeks 15 through 18, they've been absolutely awful. They've ranked 30th in success rate, 27th in yards per play allowed. All right, the defensive line has gone from 5th to 31st, the second worst in the league in a pass rush grade in that span. They don't get to the quarterback. What has Hafley, their defensive coordinator, decided to do since that particular moment in time? What they've done is they've tried to blitz more, okay? So because they've tried to blitz more, they were blitzing about 24% of the time when Micah Parsons is there. Now they're blitzing about 35% of the time, okay?
Pressure.
All right? You can't create pressure. What are you doing? They're saying here, ranked second in pressure rate, right? When sending 5 or more. What's the problem, though? 27th in efficiency. So I'm just saying to you, if you have to blitz just to have a prayer at stopping somebody, and you got a cat as elusive as Caleb Williams, who got arm strength, who's got an NFL body, who can scramble, who can throw on the run, I'm looking at and then not only that, remember, when they lost in Green Bay, what you lose? You lose 28-21.
It's an
You lose
interception
with
late
an
in that
interception
game.
the last minute of the game.
Yep.
You understand? I'm like, that's what it took for Green Bay to beat them. You go to Chicago, obviously they went to overtime, you throw a bomb to DJ Moore to win the game. I get that. I'm just looking at Chicago right now, and I'm saying, look, man, they in Chicago.
Yep.
They can win this game.
Yeah.
They can win this game. And by the way, don't be surprised if they knock Jordan Love out again.
I just think
Don't be surprised.
Dan, here's what I think.
Don't be surprised.
I think it's disrespectful to say that they don't stand a chance.
Okay, That's what I was going to say. Come on, dude. You think they don't have a chance?
Take it away, Shay. Take it away.
You think they don't have a
Get 'em.
chance?
This
team has not won a football game since Micah Parsons went down.
I think that if Green Bay does not turn the ball over,
Which is probably not going to happen, considering Jordan Love has had 4 or 5 turnovers in his last 2 playoff
Chicago
starts.
doesn't stand a chance.
Damn.
I just don't think they can cover Green Bay.
If I went to Hair Club for Men, my hairline be here, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of ifs.
A lot of
That's a lot of ifs. What
A lot
that
of it.
But one of the
If you went to that joint, he got implants.
But one of the
Never.
ifs is a controllable. Your hairline ain't.
Here's what I'll say. If the